Personally, I started life thinking the last thing I ever wanted to do was be involved in business and the world of money and finance. But after a spell as a professional musician, I felt that that was not satisfying my needs, and I started to help my father, who was running an insurance brokerage at the time, and he'd made that journey as well from being a musician to the world of insurance, and his entry through that was through my mother's father. And of course, with my sons now in the business, we can justifiably call ourselves a fourth generation insurance broking house. And I think independent broking houses of our size and nature are very few and far between. In these days where corporates are gobbling each other up and getting bigger and bigger, and at times a bit more impersonal, we like to feel that we can keep the personal touch, but using technology to work slicker and quicker so that we can punch above our weight in terms of service and product delivery. When I joined the business, insurance was a profession. It was quite ethically driven, actually, and I think as things got more and more commercially minded, profit drove the agenda. Insurance policies began to be called products, which still makes me cringe when I hear the word, and became a commodity. So with the onset of regulation, things have become much more standardised, scripts have had to be introduced, audit trails have had to be introduced, and whilst we've had to embrace that, we've tried to keep our values and our ethics intact. And that at times is a delicate juggling act. We're not perfect. No, I don't think any person or any company is perfect. What we try and do is do the best we can, learn if we haven't got something right, and move on. The business specialised from about 1990 in health and well-being and in charities. Before that, we were much more of a general commercial broker doing personal insurances for people, developing portfolios for people, also giving them financial advice, because in those days you could do both. With regulation, things got more and more difficult to do both, so people tended to specialise. Before that, before my father, my grandfather was a commercial broker. He looked after companies for all of their corporate needs. And we've always had that throughout all the years. We've always specialised in looking after companies as well as individuals. We are able to provide people with a total solution for most of their personal insurance and also their corporate insurance needs. Whether it be a school or a multi-therapist environment, whether people are developing products or importing or exporting products that are related to health and well-being. We also get quite involved in the not-for-profit sector. That resonates with our own ethical stance as a company. I'm very pleased that my two sons, Joe and Josh, have now been promoted into a very important role as joint managing director, and it's just reward for all their hard work and effort and skill over the many years they've been working with me.
Free.